What's going on, people? Welcome to your Connect podcast with your boy Busy B. Today, I wanted to talk about what's going on tonight. Um, the NBA starts up tonight. The restart of the NBA season. I'm gonna get into a little bit about the bubble teams being in the bubble, the teams that I think are going to do great, along with my team that I feel as though got a great chance, the Philadelphia 76ers. You know what I'm saying? Just wanting to get into it and talk about a few things. So, just talk about, how I see things turning out um, and my predictions. Um, of course, I'm biased, but, you know, we'll see what goes on. Before I get more into it, make sure you download this. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Also hit that like button if you like what you hear. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, do it both on SoundCloud if you download SoundCloud at Busy B, capital BIZZY, capital B, on SoundCloud and YouTube, Busy B. And yeah, the more videos I'm putting up there, I'm trying to get my likes and my subscribers up there and get more popular. I will be doing a YouTube uh, me myself talking video, I should say. I will be doing the YouTube video coming up, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, so here we go. All right, so like I said, the NBA season starts tonight, and they got 22 teams in the bubble. Um, 22 teams, 16 current playoff teams plus 6 teams still in a playoff race. Um, 9 teams returning from the Eastern Conference. That's Milwaukee, um, Toronto, Boston, Miami, Indiana, of course, my 76ers, New Jersey Nets, Orlando Magic, and one team that I guess they just threw in there because they in the hunt is the Washington Wizards. Probably in the hunt for the East seed or something like that, along with the Magic, something like that. And then you got the West. You got the Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, uh, Jazz, Oklahoma City, which got a better record than a lot of people thought they would have. I think they're sitting in the 5 spot in the Western Conference or something like that, because a lot of people thought they was going to be trash, or should I say ash and trash, with them coming up because the Chris Paul trade for Russell Westbrook. So a lot of people thought they wasn't going to be as good of a team this year, but you know, fool's gold. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? People play hard, especially a bull like Chris Paul, future Hall of Famer. But OKC, and then you got Houston, um, Russ and James. You know what I'm saying? Harden. Then you got Dallas, Luca, Memphis, Portland. I think those are teams that are in the hunt. The Pelicans with the boy Zion. You know what I'm saying? Sacramento. Uh, Teams that are in the hunt. The Spurs and Phoenix. Don't know why they threw Phoenix in there, but I guess because of Devin Booker, a little star power, and I don't know. It's just one of them teams that they got in the bubble. So okay, they got those teams in the bubble. I'm looking at the Eastern Conference. First off, before I get to the West, like, okay, you got Milwaukee, Giannis. They basically, I guess people would pick them as the front runners to come out this year out of the East. But the way that Giannis and them got shut down last year, I don't know, maybe they learned from it, shit, from watching The Last Dance. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he learned from it from that. but he's still a star. MVP in my opinion of this season. Also in the hunt for the defensive player of the year. Uh, just being that good. Led his team in points, rebounds, assists, blocks. So I think that each category, Wilt Chamberlain type numbers. You know what I'm saying? So, like that. You got that. Um, I don't know. It's a team that might come out. I'm still gonna roll with my Sixers. I'll get to them in a minute. But then you got the Raptors. A lot of people didn't know that they was gonna be as good as they was, but you got to get the defending champs, put some respect on their name. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like, fuck, like you just never know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they champs, okay, it wasn't all Kawhi. It was probably like, I don't know, 60-40 Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying? Like 60-40 Kawhi Leonard. You know what I'm saying? But um, at the end of the day, they up there at the number 2 seed. Um, you got the Celtics, of course, with the young boy Jason Tatum, Kemba Walker, Jalen Brown. Um, they got Marcus Smart. Got a nice team. Got a nice team over there. Maybe they can make some noise in the bubble. And a lot of the things that's happening is on neutral. It's like it's no home, no. What I should say, home cooking. Nobody has home advantage because at the end of the day, like you sit there, we all in the bubble in Orlando. Of course, they could put up whatever team that they want on, on whatever. I think it's home court on the little 3D boards or whatever like that to make it seem like okay, where it's your home floor, like you playing the home game, and they got the virtual fans and all that shit like that. Like, yeah, I get it, but it's neutral grounds, neutral grounds. So anybody can come out, either conference. Anybody can come out either conference. You know what I'm saying? So, um, then you got the Pacers. Like I said, the Heat. No, the Heat with Jimmy Butler and them. They've been balling this shit. Even though he left the Sixers, I mean, partially, I'm happy that he left. Uh, but I'm not mad at him for being with the Sixers either. I should say I'm not mad at him for leaving, but I, I'm I'm okay with him, going to another team because if he didn't want to be here, shit, like you don't want to be here, you don't want to be here at the end of the day. And I don't want somebody here who doesn't want to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that fucks up the chemistry of the team. Not only that, but also it messes up the coaching. And he went on JJ Redick podcast and he talked about like he didn't know who was in charge. He didn't believe in Brett Brown. Like, first of all, for all the fuck, fall back, bro. Fall back because a lot of people taking shots at Brett Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to, at the end of the day, put the man some respect on his name because he played with a lot of players that were losers and fought through that losing season shit. You know what I'm saying? He fought through that losing season shit when he had people like Jakar Sampson and Tony Rote and like, you know what I'm saying? Like Michael Carter Williams and being a first round pick and you know what I'm saying? So like Nerlens Noel, like, it's crazy. So like at the end of the day, like get that man some credit for where he got the Sixers at now because for the last 3 seasons they won over 50 games. Listen, he can't play. He could coach. I mean, his coaching sometimes is a little bit suspect because of how he played the positions or how he put people in positions, but he not out there on the floor and he not executing the plays. You know what I'm saying? So stop taking shots at my man. Let him do what he doing. Like, if he don't get past the finals or at least get to the Eastern Conference Finals, then maybe we can have a talk. But I think they got the talent, so we'll see. But yeah, it was something that Jimmy Butler taking shots at Brett Brown. It's like uncalled for because you done fucked up a couple of teams, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like you done messed up Chicago, Minnesota, all because you didn't think people were rough riders enough or had the heart to play with you. But if that calls for people to think that you're a bad teammate. You know, you get all these Hall of Famers and shit like that always talking about him being a bad teammate and screwing up, you know, certain teams and messing up with certain players' confidence. Carl Anthony Towns. That's another thing. Why ain't Minnesota in the bubble? Was their record that damn bad? Probably was. Probably was. But, you know, with them having Cat Wiggins, they probably could have made some noise. I don't know. I don't know. But, you know, I'm just rambling, going on and on. But then you got Indiana. Hopefully Victor Oladipo plays. He might play. He might not play. He's undecided. But at the same time, he's playing in the scrimmage games. Like, get your shit together, bro. Either you're going to play or you're not going to play. You know what I'm saying? Like, either you're going to play or you're not going to play. Get your shit together. And then he's a free agent at the end of the year, which they paid a lot of money, and they did the sign and trade for Malcolm Brogdon, and you know, like my man TJ McConnell, who I got mad love for, went over there, got a nice little contract playing in Indiana. Sabonis, you know, like they got some good players there, man. Probably can I don't know how much noise they can make in the bubble, but you know, at the end of the day, they got some players that are there, and you know, maybe they can do something about that. Then you have, you know, go to my Sixers. As I said, all we have to do is build that team chemistry. We got the talent, starting with the cornerstone, the process. Trust the process. Joel Embiid. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Ben Simmons. A lot of people harp on with Ben Simmons not doing this. He not shooting well. We'll see how the chemistry goes and how they rearrange things, because Brett Brown has moved him to the 4, and he has Shake Milton starting at the point guard. Okay, we'll see how he does, because if anybody paid attention to the Bull in college at LSU, that's how he played in college. He played at the 4, or was it the 3? It was the 3 or the 4. And he played point guard when he needed to play point guard. But it was a point guard that played for him, or for the team, I should say. It was a point guard that played for that team at the end of the day. So, like, yeah, you know, by him being in the dunker spot or being able to, he shot a couple of threes in a bubble. Maybe it's because there's no fans shouting at him. You know what I'm saying? He don't really feel that pressure. Then I was told that he's seen a sports psychologist in the off season, well, during the break, I should say, during the COVID break. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you got that. We got team chemistry. See if Tobias Harris, you know what I'm saying, my man don't like him because he called him Mr. Overpaid, because they paid him 180 million. Hopefully he could pull out something. You know what I'm saying? But he's still on his social activism, and I salute that. You know what I'm saying? I applaud that. And, you know what I'm saying? You got that. You go down to the Nets. A lot of players like the Nets didn't come in or didn't travel. They opted out of the restart, like DeAndre Jordan, Spencer Dinwiddie. I don't know. It's just a lot of players. So they wound up signing Jamal Crawford and Michael Beasley, stuff like that. To play with, you know, LeVert and you know, so I mean, you got the Nets. Probably they can come in. They can make a little, maybe make a little run. I don't really see it. It just is what it is. They got the boy Jared Allen and stuff like that. So you know, like, we'll see. And then you going down to the Orlando Magic. You know, I always liked it. My man, who has been robbed out of multiple slam dunks. You know what I'm saying? Gordon. Aaron Gordon. You got my man who has been robbed out of multiple slam dunk competitions. D Wade. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was you. I gave him that number. He won that competition this past All-Star break. He won that dunk contest. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So they got him. Got Michael Carter Williams. You know, Victor Vucevic, Nick Vucevic, and you know, like I don't know. They also got, who we drafted first overall, Markel Fultz. And I don't know, at the end of the day, see what he can do. His jump shot still ass. Don't know what happened to the boy psychologically. But I mean, it is what it is. Seeing if he could do something because he was very talented coming out of Washington. You understand what I'm saying? Like, but just ain't put it together. Something happened to him psychologically, fucked up his whole head, and I don't know. Just the ball. You need to get it right. And then you got Washington. Well, Washington ain't got Bradley Beal. They don't have what's the shooter bowl name? They ain't got Bradley Beal. The bull from another country. The shooter, sharpshooter. It'll come to me, but they ain't got him neither. He opted out as well. So I don't know. They get in to see what they can do. I don't know if they can make any noise. Really, I'm just going with the top teams and the top couple of teams in the East. Going with the Bucks, Raptors, Celtics, Heats, and Sixers to see if they can make some noise. I'm not underestimating the Pacers, but I'm not looking at them as, you know what I'm saying, which one could come out the East. So then you go over to the West. You know what I'm saying? Like Lakers, like I said, Clippers, Celtics. I mean Clippers, Nuggets, Jazz, OKC, Rockets, Mavs, Grizzlies. Start off with the Lakers. You got LeBron and AD. Seeing if they can make some noise. Only thing about AD is he gotta stay healthy, man. Like even in the bubble during the scrimmages, he gets hit in the eye. He don't play, and he might not play tonight. Tonight, I should say. In the words, my man Bernie Mac name tonight. So like, yeah, it's something where so he might not play. So and then they have they brung back J.R. Smith. Got D Waiters. Dwight Howard decided to join the team, even though he's going to donate his salary to, I guess, Black Lives Matter or I guess to a foundation, because everybody still what I want is justice for Breonna Taylor. Say her name, you know what I'm saying? Justice for Breonna Taylor. Still get that done. Them cops are still they still free, even though they bust down our door and shot her dead eight times. So justice for Breonna Taylor. Them cops are still down there in Kentucky. They still roaming free, and I don't get it. Wasn't charged and shit like that. But still justice for Breonna Taylor. Everybody down there is on the activism thing because on the court you got the Black Lives Matter symbol. They had players wanting to be able to put things on the back of their jerseys things socially that they wanted to say as far as justice, equality, and stuff like that. But a lot of players didn't do it because they didn't get to say what they actually wanted to say for themselves. The NBA picked out something, which they wanted them. You can put this on your jersey, and they kind of limited the names of or limited the things of what they can put on their jersey. So a lot of players didn't do it. So like I was saying, you got the Lakers, and then you got the Clippers. Hopefully, they can stay healthy. Kawhi, PG, Pat Bev, one of my favorite players. Just a dog. You know what I'm saying? Just a dog, Pat Bev. Just to go out there and just, I don't know, he one of them dogs that you need in your team. Then they got Marcus Morris. They signed Reggie Jackson. They deep, you know what I'm saying? Like even Joakim Noah got a little bigger, a little muscular, playing really well. I don't know what's going on with Montrezl Harrell. He stepped out. He hasn't been back to the bubble. Doc Rivers is a hell of a coach. And then you got Lou Will. All right. I'm not going to really pick at this scab, you know what I'm saying? But really, bruh, you leave to go to a funeral. I get it. But then you stop past Magic City, talking about for the wings. Now, a lot of motherfuckers say strip clubs do have good food. But is that when you're on and you're looking at titties and ass? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, he got in trouble. A 10-day quarantine, so he's not going to be able to start or be there for the start of the season, which starts tonight. And it's just crazy because at the end of the day, Like, really, you could have had the wings delivered to you, bruh. You ain't had to put yourself in that situation. Yeah, you had on the mask and everything like that, but you get a rapper that post up, wouldn't even take a picture, post that up, and then he delete it down. It's too late now because once shit go up, it's in the cloud. It's in the cloud, I should say. So, yeah, I mean, like that's something that he did that was a mistake. I'm not mad at him for going to Magic City. I don't know if there's any entertainment there right now with COVID-19 going on. Yes, I said entertainment. If you could see it, if you probably notice, I'm doing air quotes in my head, air quotes in my head. Entertainment, as we say it. You know what I'm saying? So, you go from there. Then you got the Nuggets. They say got the Nuggets. I like the boy Jamal Murray, Paul Millsap. They say that he lost about 20 or 30 pounds. The Joker, you know what I'm saying? They say he lost about 20 or 30 pounds or whatever like that, but he also had COVID, so he has to be held back for a minute. I don't know. Would he be able to play? I'm not sure. Hopefully, he will be able to play right. No, I don't know if he'll be able to start right away by playing, but maybe he's been there and he'll do some. He'll do some okay things. I think they got a shot to win the West as well. You know what I'm saying? Utah. You go with Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert, Mike Conley, Joe Ingles, them boys like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they definitely can play. They definitely got a shot to win. OKC, like I said, Chris Paul, I don't see much of a shot for them to come out the West, but like I said, you're in a bubble or neutral territory. You don't know what the fuck happened, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you got Chris Paul, I like the three-guard lineup with, you know what I'm saying, like Schroeder and then Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, and then, my man Steven Adams, who looked like he's from Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? Playing down at the center part. So, I don't know. Then you got the Rockets. Now, this is the team I think can upset the apple tree. You know what I'm saying? I got a chance to come out the West that nobody want to play because Harden can give you 50 on any other night. Then you playing against a dog. A dog, him Russell Westbrook. You're playing against a dog. Somebody that's going to come at you 100 miles an hour every time. Every time going to come at you 100 miles an hour. You got him, PJ Tucker, who's a rough rider as well. You know what I'm saying? Aaron, I should say Gordon. He twisted his ankle recently, but hopefully he'll be able to come back strong. They wound up making a trade for they wound up making a trade for he played with the Sixers. And they ain't even coming to me. You know what I'm saying? But they wanted to make it Robert Covington. They wound up making a trade for Covington. It was okay, you know what I'm saying? I guess they got him playing the 4, and then PJ Tucker playing the 5. They playing a bunch of small ball. So they got a chance to, you know what I'm saying, like upset the apple tree, I believe. And definitely. So then you got the Mavs, Luka and Kristaps. They probably can win a game or two down there, something like that in the playoffs. But I don't really see them making no noise either. But I'm not going. Luka was a star over in Europe, I believe. Yeah, he was a star over there. Became an MVP, so I won't doubt him. But he don't play no defense. He a hell of an offensive player, but don't play no defense. So you got that. Grizzlies. Let's see what they do with the young bulls. I don't think they make much of a noise in there. You know what I'm saying? You got Jaren Jackson, Jaren Jackson Jr., Jerry Jackson, or however the fuck you pronounce his name. You got Jerry Jackson Jr., along with his name not even coming to me as well. I'm drawing a blank on a lot of things right now that people don't judge me. But John Morant, John Morant, that's it. And I believe he is Rookie of the Year over Zion Williamson, because he played more games than Zion and got his team in the playoff hunt. So at the end of the day, I don't think they'll be able to make no noise. You got the Blazers. I'm a Dame Lillard fan, along with C.J. McCollum, and they got Melo over there. They got Nurkic back. I don't know if they'll be able to make no noise or whatever like that. And the Pelicans, like I said, with Zion, Brandon Ingram, J.J. Redick, Lonzo Ball. I don't know if they'll be able to make no noise neither, but it's good to see them play in that 8-game stretch, what I'm saying? Because anybody can play in that 8-game stretch. People got a chance to move up in the seedings. People got a chance to fall back in the seedings. Teams that are close. So anything can happen in this 8-game stretch because you got this 8-game stretch before the playoffs start. And then you got Sacktown, the Spurs, and Phoenix. I ain't going to really get into all that. What I'm saying? Like I said, you got the 8-game stretch before the playoffs start August 17th. You know what I'm saying? With the final schedule to start September 30th. So, my thing is, I'm putting out there that I got my Sixers coming out of the East. I got the Clippers coming out the West. Everybody jumping on the Lakers bandwagon. I think the Clippers are a little bit deeper. I just think things will happen differently. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers not that deep. They gonna ask a lot out of LeBron and Anthony Davis, which I think, like I said, the MVP, LeBron, second in the MVP. You know what I'm saying? He had a great season, but I'm gonna go with Giannis because of his numbers and because of what he's doing in the East. But I got my Sixers coming out. I got the Clippers coming out the West in the finals, and then toss it up in the air. Maybe I'm biased, but I'm going to go on my Sixers winning in the bubble. Yes, in the bubble. As I said, neutral territory. It's nobody's territory to be like, okay, well, this is home field for me or home field for that. No, fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? It's just who can play the best. If my team comes together with their chemistry and Joel Embiid plays like I know he can play, then I have faith in him. Like I said, maybe a little bit biased, but I have them coming out. I have them coming out with the Clippers, and I got the Sixers winning the title. Don't judge me. Don't leave comments in my section, you know what I'm saying, coming at me. Don't at me at all. You understand? I can pick who I want to pick. You understand what I'm saying? This is my motherfucking podcast. I can pick who I want to pick. This is how I see things happening. If I'm delusional, then I'm delusional. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to go with how I feel and the teams that I think is going to make the most sense. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to see the Clippers and the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals, along with the Sixers and the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then seeing who would come out of there. That's another thing. So I don't know, but listen, man, I just wanted to get my perspective on the NBA season starting tonight, and just putting this out there before anything comes to fruition and before the game starts. You know what I'm saying? I'll be putting out another one, as I said. Subscribe. Hit that like button. Also stream it if you go on SoundCloud. You could do all three of them. But look out for your boy and make sure you hit me up. Going on YouTube and going on SoundCloud, as I said. But that's just my perspective, giving it out there on the NBA returning. So happy that we get basketball again. We don't know what the fuck is going to happen. Hopefully nobody comes down with COVID. Hopefully they can finish the season. For them staying in the bubble, and everything will happen down in Orlando, Florida, and things will be okay, man. Just they got to stick to the script. So you know what I'm saying? Like, get at me and I'll at your boy.
Get your love when I'm gone, when I've said my last goodbye. Who gets your love? Get your love when I'm gone. Who gets your love? Othello on the